What's up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite podcast, Raw and Nerdy. I'm Rook,
And I'm Archon.
and today we're going to bring you obviously our weeks, but we're going to talk about some of the coolest moments that we think of in nerd history. I broke it down into a few topics.
Epic
It's
moments.
epic moments, uh, entrances, reveals, when a character unleashed its power, or whatever we think are some underrated cool moments. Um, I have one on here, but there's another one I always love watching every time that clip comes up. And we'll talk about that in a few. But
Yeah.
first, let's talk about our weeks and gaming stuff.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, that works.
I have been playing EverQuest 2. There's a new server coming out, a new progression server that's gonna come out in like less than a week. So me and a couple of my friends have been kind of just like dabbling with different characters to see what we might want to play on this new server when it launches. So I've just been playing a plethora of different classes because I've never really, according to the game, I've had my account for 1,860 days. I don't know. It was like 13. It came out to, no, it's got to be more than that because it came out to like 13 years. So it was like 4,000 something days. 4,860. Yeah, that's what it was.
That's a lot of days.
I've had it for 16 years apparently, and I've never really played it. Like, the highest level character I had was, like, level 31, and I think that's because I got, like, some type of boost at one point and just tried it out. Never really given it a shot, so I was like, "Ah, whatever," until EverQuest Legends comes out, stick in the EverQuest realm and play some 2. It's not bad. It seems like it could be fun. I'll have
Well,
to give it a fair shake and see, but
so you've played EverQuest a lot, but you've never really played EverQuest 2 a lot?
no, because EverQuest 2 came out, and we were like I remember it coming out, and we were like, "Wow, this is really different from EverQuest 1." It's and, like, we were kinda just trying to decide if we liked it, and then, like, 2 weeks later, World of Warcraft came out. So
Oh.
we were like, "Oh, this game's freaking awesome," and then we just stopped. We never played EverQuest 2 because we were playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, so I've been trying out a plethora of different characters. I think I got it narrowed down. I really like the Necro, it's really good at soloing. But then I also really like the Mystic because he's really good at soloing too, but he's also like a healer. So group functionality would be kind of cool with him. So kind of got it. I think I might go. I think I'm leaning toward Mystic, but I don't know. We'll see. I only have like both at level 10, so
At level 10, you know.
yeah, that's not very far. So I think it goes up to like level 125 or something like that.
Okay, then.
So level 10 is not really much, but we're playing on this like origin server, which is kind of wonky, and the leveling is super slow. So but that's really all I've had time to play. Like I've been so freaking busy. I remembered at the last moment that I still had to watch an episode of Firefly, and like I haven't had time to really do much. It's just been work,
Yeah.
trying to trying to get a new position at work right now. So I'm like going extra hard. So
She said.
whoa, whoa. Whoa, yeah, I should have known that was coming. That's also what she said.
Yeah, I was been working a lot too. I lately though, I've been in Starfield a couple of times, mostly building my ship. Uh, Finally got that done. So I don't have a lot of gameplay to talk about with Starfield this week, but I am kind of sort of jealous of Nikki Z.
Oh, what did he do?
Did, did you see the
Haven't been in
Discord?
Discord, dude. Like I said, I've been so swamped, I barely have time to sleep.
So in Discord, underneath our Starfield General, you can see our Discord at discord.gg/raw podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to this channel. It helps us out a lot. We'd really appreciate it. But under our Discord, Nikki Z has bought the Constellation Edition.
Oh, yeah, I saw
So
that. I
he
see that
has
right
the
now.
watch and he has the cred stick, USB.
That's kinda cool. I bet
Yeah,
Mossy has that too.
I think so. I don't
No,
know.
because he said, "Lucky,"
Yeah.
so maybe he
Yes.
didn't.
I don't think he does. I did actually. One thing I did do is I did grab Betty. I flew out to the side of the galaxy that I haven't
Galaxy.
actually explored much, and I went and grabbed her because she just does not care about what you do. And I unlocked. I think I can have 4 or 5 ships now in my fleet through Watchtower, but I don't got the credits to build that many ships. I did finish my bounty hunter ship. It's pretty much where I want it right now. I might do a few modifications. Widget tried saying it reminded him of the scanner from Ghostbusters. And that got us into a whole, I got me mossing him into a whole discussion about Ghostbusters.
I mean, it's a great thing to discuss.
I mean,
Ghostbusters is
yeah,
is a pretty you know what, I actually, that Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the newest one? The one, the new ones with,
I
like,
haven't,
McKenna
I
Grace
don't
and
think
stuff
I've
in 'em?
seen the second newest generation one.
Yeah, that one I actually saw with Widget for his birthday while we were out at WonderCon.
Oh, what
Mm,
was that?
you were supposed to come with us, but you had to leave or something. Like, you left, like, the day before we did, or the day before I did.
Oh, yeah, because I had to go to work on Monday. I couldn't
Mhm.
get Monday off.
Yeah, so, yeah, we went to Dave& and Buster's, and we went and watched that movie at the theater over there.
Yeah, I remember y'all talking about going to do that. It's
Mhm.
been a while. That was so 2024, man.
Yeah, was it?
Was it 2023 or 2024? I thought it was the same year that I left, California,
It might have been.
because I
I
think it
don't know,
was the
I'm lost,
beginning of
dude.
that year.
All the
Well,
years are blending together now, you know you're getting old.
none of my stuff from WonderCon is dated, so I don't know. Actually, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
2024.
there you go.
Yes,
There you go. The
I have
badge?
my WonderCon badge right there.
Yep. So, yeah, it's only been 2 years, wow.
Yeah,
It's
because it was
crazy,
in
like,
March.
time's just, like, flying like crazy lately, like, I have a daughter that just graduated high school, it's crazy.
Man, don't you feel old?
I have a son that just graduated from preschool.
Got neither, all right? Fighting.
Dude, I got the cutest freaking picture of my son that graduated preschool, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's see if it translates well. I don't know
It
if it
should.
will or not. Not really.
That's not bad. That's actually a pretty cute picture. He looks like a college graduate from pre-K.
He's so cute. He's such a cute little cutie. But
Archon over here showing off his family.
yeah, yeah.
Other than that, because I can put it on my phone, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Quest. I beat Dragon Quest 1. Now I'm running around with Dragon Quest 2 with Prince Rook, Prince Archon, and Princess Rabbit.
Okay, I like Prince Archon. He sounds like a good dude.
Because that's the main protagonist or the main characters for Dragon Quest 2 is a prince, 2 princes, and a princess. You you're my character is straight up melee, nothing special about him. Yours is melee and magic, and then the
Yep, sounds
princess
right.
is straight up magic. I was like, why not? We all have been on the show together. I'm just going to run with these characters and see what happens.
Sweet.
I'm actually, because I've been watching a lot of Shakespeare and stuff, the old ye old English. kinda talking is actually not bothering me, and I'm reading through it like normal now, so it's I was like, "You know what? I can play this on my phone, so when I'm at waiting rooms, appointments, stuff like that, I can just be playing it or just sitting in my bedroom or on my couch, just sitting there playing it."
Pretty sweet. I
So I'm s
actually when I was playing, like, when I was, most recently playing Diablo, like, my character, he's got a lot of pieces of armor that I've upgraded, but
Mhm.
I always it's like you'll find different pieces of gear, but they all kinda can have the same stats, they just have different names, and I try and find all the pieces that say, like, Archon something of the something, and I use those because why not?
Why not? Yeah, it's actually not a bad game. I do see why people say Dragon Quest II is the worst of the series because it's more of a grind. It doesn't really tell you a lot of where you need to go.
Are you
Uh,
talking, like, old school Nintendo versions of these games?
it's the port of the NES version over
Oh,
to mobile.
Dragon
It's not the 2D remake. It's just a port of 1 and 2 over to, uh, mobile.
so it's like Dragon Quest, it's not like the original Dragon Warrior. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's
Yeah,
actually true.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, my favorite of the original NES ones are 3 and 4. They have the
yeah.
best story.
That's what a lot of people are saying online. I'll get to 3 as soon as I finish 2. 2, I'm
1
level
is
t
easy.
it is once you realize it's really small map.
Yeah, if you know where, like, there's, like, the Eldritch armor or whatever it's called,
Mhm.
and the Eldritch sword and the shield and stuff, if you know where those are, you can, like, start the game and, like, try and just run away from everything and run right to those armor, and you're just, like, super OP.
Yeah,
You
well, the
can beat the
problem
game in,
is
like, 10 hours.
you can only get the sword as you're going to fight the Dragon Lord in 1
Yeah,
because it's in the same castle. But if you
but you
like
can
you
get the
said
armor and the shield and be OP.
yeah, make yourself way OP and low
Nothing
level.
can hit you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can beat the game in, like, 10 hours.
I beat it a little bit longer just because I wanted to grind level gaining.
Yeah,
But, I'm level on 2 right now. I'm running level 25 or close to it. You're 22, and because of when you get the princess, she's running around at level 16, but she takes the same amount of experience to level up as
yeah.
both you and both the level 20 characters. But you get her so late, so much later in the game that and she
Yeah, I know
gets
what you're
really
talking about.
powerful magics. Yeah.
I remember those games. I remember it's either I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. I think it's 4. At one point in the game, you get this, like you get access to this, like, casino, and I spent
Mhm.
so much time in the casino. I just sat there in the casino for so long.
Yeah, I've been avoiding the jack for lack of a better term, the slots game in Dragon Quest 2 because I just don't really see a point in needing it. The best thing you can get out of there gives you 25% off all items in the stores.
Yeah,
I don't buy a lot of items in the
I
store.
remember there's something really good that costs, like, a ton in the casino at, in 4 or whatever it is. I think it is 4. So I just sat there playing, and it's not the slots, it's, like, video poker. They're playing, like, 5-card draw, and, like, you can, like, double up and stuff, and, oh, dude, it's so addicting. I played it for so long,
Could you imagine just sitting at a bar playing that game, poker, on a in a video game?
dude. It was addicting. So, I heard you started, listening to a new book.
Oh, yeah. So, thanks to
Yeah.
Archon, I kept my word. I finished the Prometheus series and jumped into Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah. God damn
I
it, donut!
I gotta say, the book is better than I thought it would be. Right now, I'm not a fan of Carl just
You will.
because it's just because of naivety, but that's probably because I'm a gamer and he wasn't a hardcore gamer.
Yeah,
So
he's kind of figuring it out as he goes. But you know what? Like, I don't know. I'm a gamer too, but if I just suddenly got launched into that world, it's a lot different when your actual life is on the line.
I think me and you would figure it out pretty
I
quick, or
think we
any
would be
other
okay. Like we would have a
MMO
leg up.
on the functionality of the game, not the, "Hey, I know how to fight" version of the game.
Yeah, like we would have a leg up, but like it's still a lot it's a lot different when there's an actual real world consequences to the things you do. And
True.
it's not just like, well, if I die, I'll just restart at the last continue. Mm, no, you won't.
Yeah,
So,
but it's an interesting. I would like to think I would be a little bit different on how I handled, like, the actual game aspect of it. Not gonna say I wouldn't handle his moral choices the same way he is, because I would honestly handle him the same way he has. I would be guilty as heck throwing a pushing a, explosive device into a room with a goblin and a bunch of babies.
well, okay, to be fair, he didn't know that there was babies in there until after he blew them all up.
No, not until after he
Well,
pushed it in there, and
well,
then
before he
bu
blew it up. Yeah,
before he blew it up, when what's her name says, "There's children in there."
yeah, yeah. See, that's different.
But it's also a mob. I think I would be able to differentiate between it being, uh, a mob spawn, knowing it was a boss, so they're involved with the boss, versus I'm gonna go into this empty room and just push a bomb in there and blow it up. So,
Okay, okay. So tell me, now we're gonna get really nerdy here. How is Carl pushing the bomb in there and blowing up all the babies and all the women and children and everything? How is that
didn't kill
any
all the
different than Anakin going and slaughtering all the Tusken Raiders because they messed with his mom? I mean,
so yeah, I see your point there. I would have compared it more to Anakin going and killing all the younglings at the Jedi
no, no, no,
Temple.
no, no. Because okay, the Tusken Raiders are mobs. The other Jedi are not. They're like his friends, people he grew up with and trained in the temple with. The Tusken Raiders are just mobs to him, that, messed
Hey,
with
he
his mom.
he needed the experience gain, all right?
He got an experience game, that's for sure.
But I did like the cleverness they put together on actually beating the Burrow boss at the end of the first
Oh,
level.
yeah, that was cool. The way that they did that was really cool.
Although I didn't like what the images I got from the Burrow boss when he was describing it was like, "Ugh."
But yeah, they do a really good job. Did you know that the guy who voices Carl and stuff like that throughout the book also voices Donut and several of the other characters? I thought Donut was a female voice, but it's not. It's him. I've watched like a video of him doing the different voices of a lot of the different characters, and
In
it's
most
him.
in most cases, narrators are good voice actors.
Well, I know, but like even in like the Wheel of Time books and stuff like that, anytime they do like the females are from the female perspectives, it's Kate Redding that does it, and then it's Michael Kramer who does like the male. So I literally thought that a lot of the characters, like I'm pretty sure he does Odette,
Mhm.
he does Donut, he does like
Yeah,
Carl.
but I forgot the name of the narrator for the Star Wars series, but he does all the voices too, and he can make a fairly decent female
All the
voice.
female voices. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. I for the like the whole time I was listening, I thought that there was female actors for those characters. And then I saw like a video earlier today of like him doing the different voices. I was like, "What?" Like there are a couple characters that he said that he doesn't do that like somebody else does, but I haven't met those characters yet. So,
Yeah, but for the most part, most narrators I've read do all the voices unless it's a high production build uh, put together, audiobook.
yeah, but I'm on book 3. Book 2, hmm,
Where's my phone? I'll tell you where I'm at on this book.
Not as far as you think you are. The first book seems like it's super long to me.
I'm in chapter 31.
I think there's like close to 50 chapters in the first book.
Now I'll tell you in a
The
second.
first book,
47. I'm in 31 out of 47.
yeah. How long does it say how long the first book is?
Uh, s- let's see. Title details. There it is. 13 hours, 31 minutes.
There's no way.
Yeah.
That book seems way longer because the
It's
second book is like
the
15
way
hours and it seems like it goes by so fast.
it's the story. So you got to remember the start of the story took a while to build up. So it just feels like the story is dragging. But as it gets more action,
Dude. Like I swear the second book seems like it's like half as long. Wait till you listen to it. You're like, wow, I'm done with this book. I'm done with book 2 already? How?
see.
Book 2 is like I think like 14 or 15 hours.
Book two is which one? The Gate of the Feral Gods or the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook?
Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook is the one I'm on, so that's number 3.
All right. So book two.
I'll tell
No,
you in a second.
don't start that one.
Carl's Doomsday Scenario
All right.
is number 2.
So that one. Let me open up my actual story I'm on. There we go. I accidentally hit the button to start the next one. That one was only 11 hours, 28 minutes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder it
The
seemed like it
one
went by
you're
so
on
fast.
right now, the Anarchist Cookbook is 16 hours, and then the
Yeah.
Gates of the Feral Gods is 18 hours.
Is that the third one or the fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's 18 hours. Butcher's Masquerade's 23. Eye of Bedlam Bride is 26. Wow, so they get increasingly longer. Uh Parade of Horribles is only 20. The Inevitable Ruin is 28.
Jeez.
Wow. So they're gonna get longer.
He started off
Very
short.
much longer.
He started off on an average length, realized people really like. I wonder if he just wrote the story and then chopped it up.
I don't know.
Because
But I know it
sometimes producers will, editors and publishers will do that. You'll start writing a book, and then they'll go through and say, "This is a good stop for a first book, and then this can be a second book." And that's what happens to some of those trilogies and how they're developed.
I mean this book has a really good system, like because they kind of go based on floors. Like
Hmm.
the first book is like the first 2 floors, but then like the second book was only 1 floor. The third book I'm fairly certain is only going to be 1 floor cuz it's I'm almost done with it and we're still on the same floor. So I think that's going to be kind of the way it goes because like
He's going to be writing 18 books then. I
I
expect
mean,
Caro to get all
if
Princess.
he gets all the way to 18, if he gets to floor 18, nobody's made it past what they say 13. 13's
Yeah.
as far as anybody's ever made it.
One person's made it to 13 and he died.
Yeah.
Everybody else has usually made it to 12 and took a deal before going into
Or
13.
11. I think 11 is where they start making the deals.
Yeah, as you start, I think they said right before you go down to 11, at when you're getting ready to go into the 11th floor.
So, oh, so you're okay. So you're still on floor 2. So they haven't picked their classes yet.
No,
Oh, dude. Or their races. You're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna love it.
I
That's
want to
that's
see
the
what
next book.
I'm interested in seeing what races they give them as options because I was thinking if me and Ezzy were down there and I gave Ezzy the biscuit and she got the intelligence and everything like
Like
Donut,
donut.
I would ask her if she would be a kitsune. That way she could actually have opposable thumbs
I don't.
or a
Ah,
changeling.
yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's
Huh, Ezzy? What would you be? You don't know? You just be you and your cute little self? My dogs. I
yeah.
moved my chair. Have you noticed I changed up my room?
I
I
did.
have orange lights on. That's why it looks dark.
I noticed because you sent me pictures every time you change something. You'd send me a picture. Hey, look,
Yeah.
I added this
So
picture. Hey,
quick
look, I
tour to
added
those
this
who actually
picture.
watch. So there's my entrance. And
Yeah, I think here pretty soon I'm gonna make myself an office because the other main room on the main floor is my son Rowan's room, and he's about to take Maddie's room when she moves out to go to college.
Nice. That's actually
So his
cool.
big room is gonna be, like, open, and I think I'm gonna make myself kind of an office in there.
That'll be cool. Yeah, the last thing I wanna do is I got an American flag, canvas hanging from so this office has that big arch style window at the top of the window wall.
Okay,
I have that covering the light. That's why you see it reflected on the picture right there.
okay.
I'm gonna actually tape the back of that with some, like, dark tape or something. That way it blocks the light better, and then we'll actually hang a curtain up so it blocks the light, and I can put some, uh, lighting to accent me, and then just have the orange overhead lights.
Are you trying to make yourself look like your AI picture?
I'm trying my
Get the
hardest.
right gotta the lighting's not gonna do it, man. But you're gonna need more than the lighting.
I'm gonna have to put the AI picture in here now because you keep bringing it up.
I brought it up once on air.
I think twice, sir.
No, we were talking about it before we went online or went
That might
live.
have been it might have been before, but yeah, that my AI picture made me look cooler than I actually am. So I was bored. I let it create. Let's see. I did download.
I'm still kinda trying to figure out what's going on with that Agatha character.
I don't
She's
know. So far, it's I don't know. So far, she's just not that. Um, it's what I'm looking for.
I don't know.
She's she's not been that big of a deal. The only thing is she went down to the second floor ahead of everybody and killed one of those grub things.
Did she?
Uh-huh.
Did it say she killed it?
Yeah, I got up to the point to
She
where it
ran it over with
says,
her cart. Yeah, she
yeah,
ran it over with her cart.
they think she ran it over with her cart.
She freaked out when Carl took her cart, but
You stole from
you'll see.
so and so.
You'll see. It kinda gets interesting. But, yeah, I'm kind of excited for you to
There's the AI picture.
there he is.
That is the female is my D&D character, Velicious, Starwind, and then see, it makes me look cooler than I actually am. And for
I
some
don't know,
reason,
you're pretty cool, dude,
nah, man, you're
in a
a pretty
nerdy
cool
way.
dude. I'm a normal dude. I'm Rook. Yeah. All right, so let's get to our main topic.
Let's do it.
All right, so tonight's top main topic is what's the coolest moment in nerd history that you can think of? I gave different things. It's not the best, doesn't have to be the best written, the most emotional, or the most important. It's a moment that made you sit up and go, "Holy cow!" And that's not the word I was using at first. I changed the wording.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
I
so
I got one. I mean, and there's one moment that as a kid will always be ingrained in my heart when it comes it's a video game moment, but it'll always be in my heart.
all right, does it? What moment does it fall under? Entrance, reveal, power, or is it just something that's underrated that you thought was really, really
It's definitely not underrated. It's definitely really, really cool.
okay?
I would kind of put it almost under maybe power? I don't know. It's not an entrance and a, like anything like that. But I would say maybe power.
All right, what you got?
The scene in Final Fantasy VII with Sephiroth with all the flames of Nibelheim behind him. That I mean, when you see that part, like where he just wrecks the city, and then all of a sudden, Cloud looks up and sees him with the flames behind it. It's just like that is one of the most memorable moments in gaming to me. And I know it's cliche because I know that, like, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, yeah, I remember that." But it is. It's like, dude, that moment was like and back then, those were, like, top-notch graphics. And when they redid it
True.
in the remake, it looked even better. It was like when they redid it in the remake, I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, they better have it. They better have it." And then they did, and I was like,
Nice. Yeah, for me, when it comes to scenes I really think of, it to me, it's more of an underrated cool moment. It's Halo 2, where they're on the, where Master Chief just disarmed got to the bomb in time to disarm it, and, you hear the Master Chief request permission to leave the station. When the Admiral goes, "Why?" He goes, "To give the Covenant back their bomb." And then he's just following, grabs it, goes out the airlock, and just guides it down onto the Covenant ship, rearms it, and kicks off. It explodes, blowing up the Covenant ship, and then Master Chief lands on top of the I forgot the name of the ship that he lands on for Halo 3. But he lands on it, and Sergeant goes, "For a brick, he flies pretty good." And for some reason, that one scene out of all the Halos just sticks with me always.
"Hear that?
But let's see, entrance moments. One of them, the
What about a
example.
power slash entrance moment?"
All right,
It's both.
what you got?
The first time that Goku goes Super Saiyan against Frieza.
Ha! I
It's
have
out there,
that.
isn't it?
I have it underneath
I was
Power
gonna
Unleashed
say,
moments.
yeah, because I mean, it's all it's like an entrance because it's like his Super Saiyan. They keep hinting at it, and then finally he goes Super Saiyan. But it's also definitely power because after he goes Super Saiyan, like he just literally dismantles Frieza, and it's amazing.
So I will say that it is a Power Unleashed moment, and anime has a lot of those. My favorite live action movie one that I could think of was The Matrix, when Neo finally starts realizing he can see the Matrix, and he just stops the bullets, picks one out of air,
Just like, shh,
and then goes
yeah,
ham on Agent Smith inside the subway
yeah.
station.
I mean that part was legit. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very good moment.
uh, I can't think of any other big power moments.
I'm trying to
Um,
see. You
here's
caught me
an
off
under
guard.
I got an underrated one, but I'll cover that when we get to the underrated. So I don't know more Power Unleashed moments though,
Power Unleashed.
where they either build up a lot of power, or they like can stop an attack and then just go ham on somebody. That's what I think of when I think of Power Unleashed, is where you see their true power.
I kind of like the scene in. I think kind of an. It's almost an underrated power type thing, I guess. It would fall in two categories, but like the scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where Groot like protects everybody,
Yeah, that's a good
where
one.
just like out of nowhere he just forms this big protective barrier around everybody. Like
Yeah, that's a good one.
that was pretty legit.
Um Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s, when Sub-Zero freezes the first guy as he's flying through the air.
Or when Liu Kang uses his fireball for the first time
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end.
the
And
very
he
short burst of fire.
or the new Mortal well,
I
not
haven't
new, but
seen.
the newer Mortal Kombat, like the first new one, where the
Okay.
dude at the end gets his like realizes his power and gets his suit. Like that part's pretty legit
Yeah,
too
that
when he's
is.
fighting against Goro.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh
pretty strong power move.
let's think of some entrances. One it gave me that I was like, "Ooh, that is actually a good one." Where Thor arrives in Wakanda during Avengers Infinity War, where he has his new weapon. That was a cool
Yeah.
way of
When
arriving.
he shows up and the Stormbreaker just flies around just murdering everybody.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a very good entrance. I will give you that for sure. Or gosh, I just had one. There's a lot of them in the Marvel movies, dude.
There are. Uh let's see. Vader, I'm trying to remember Vader's entrance in Rogue One. I wrote that down as an example, but I forgot what it was now. But Vader's I don't my favorite reveal or entrance moment would have to be that Thor. I haven't really seen any where the entrance, the initial Vader reveal in Star Wars: A New Hope.
Oh gosh, I'm drawing a
That's a
huge
cool
blank.
one.
I can think of like so many huge entrances, but it's like they're just slipping. They're slipping.
All right, let's go. Let's throw a curveball here.
Let
The
me
Undertaker's entrance. That's a cool moment in nerd history.
dude. No, Kane.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
Kane's first entrance.
There's so many though that, like you said, there's so many that we could think of for entrances. Master Chief when he returns on the final mission of Halo 3, the way he just enters by falling into the scene. I seem to think a lot of times, and the cool intros are where they just fall out of nowhere and into the area, or they bust through a wall. There's never a simple intro. All right. While you're looking that one up, I'm gonna go to the
Yeah, I'm
reveal
trying to
moments.
remember some of the.
I'm gonna go to the reveal moments.
Oh,
And
dude, I just thought of one. Wait, reveal. I guess this could be a reveal, so I don't want to spoil your thunder. Go ahead.
I was gonna do Darth Vader being Luke's father when he
Oh,
reveals that on the.
yeah, I guess this is more like a power reveal.
All right.
Tell me, okay, this is one of the loudest moments I've ever experienced in a theater. Okay, and it's another Marvel one. When the hammer goes flying around and Captain America catches it. The first time he wields Mjolnir in that fight against Thanos, and
That's
like
a
Thor's like, I knew it.
that's a good one. But what about the first time he picks it up and hangs it on the coat hook?
Who? Oh, when Paul Bettany does it or Vision does it?
No, I don't think that was Vision. I think that was the first time
Or
Cap
no,
picks it up and he hangs it up.
they were all trying to pick up the hammer, and no one could pick it up, and then Vision just walks up and hands it to Thor, and he's like, "We gotta go." And everybody looks
Oh
at him
yeah,
like, "What
that's
the
it.
heck? What the heck?" He's like, "We need to go."
Yeah, but that was a cool power move, catching Thor's hammer and go,
Yeah, with
isn't
that
that
whole
where he
moment
said
when the hammer's flying around, and all of a sudden you see Captain America catch it. The whole theater, and when I went and saw that, went nuts on that part, dude.
well, rule of
That's how
cool.
you know it was a good one.
Yeah. So for reveal moments, I got Darth Vader being Luke's father. One I was thinking of is Solo, a Star Wars story where it's revealed that the person leading uh the gangs was Maul.
Oh
That's where you
yeah,
get the live action scene showing Maul still alive.
I got an entrance for you.
All right.
I just I'm sparking my memory here, and this is one that as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah,
Okay.
Captain Jack Sparrow. The first time you see him in Black Pearl when he rides in on the ship that's sinking and steps onto the dock.
Okay.
Dude, that is an awesome entrance, dude.
That's a cool entrance. Oh yeah. Just as it's getting closer and then he just steps off of the top of the mast.
Yeah, he steps off right on, like just as it gets to the dock. Like that part's legit.
What I thought was cool was Gandalf the White's reveal inside
Yeah, because we all like if
when you
unless you
think
read the books, you all everyone thought he was dead,
yeah.
and then
And you see a wizard in white and everybody thinks it's Sauron and laying down it's Gandalf. Gandalf the White. Uh
another one I really liked as an entrance as a kid
mhm.
was one of my favorite. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid. This will tell you what a dork I was. But anyway, uh, Willy Wonka's Willy Wonka's entrance, Gene
Oh,
Wilder,
yeah.
how he like limps up there all slow, and then like does the little tuck and roll and
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
I love that entrance, man. I don't
It
know. That just brings back the childhood.
that's a cool moment of that's a cool entrance, though. That's good playmanship by Gene Wilder, too.
Yeah, he rocked it.
Mhm. Uh, I think another good power reveal moment was, Blade when the final fight after he recovers, he drops in and, starts fighting
Oh, yep.
the main guy. Yeah, that was a cool power reveal. Hmm.
I'll agree
If
with you
y'all have
there.
any ideas, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what your, favorite, coolest moment in nerd history is. It can be any series of media whatsoever, video games, comics, anime. Anime has a ton, so if you can't come up with one in anime, I don't know what's up. An underrated one I have on here because I couldn't figure out where to put it was Metal Gear Solid. The first time you come up against a Psycho Mantis, and he's telling you about all the games you've
Trauma.
played,
Trauma. He's reading your memory card.
reading your memory card,
Trauma.
reading your inputs on the controller.
That you know how much trauma that fight built for me? And then when I beat him after forever of trying, right? I
Mhm.
beat this dude. And then years later I figured out the secret to beating him, and I wanted to literally just like throw a controller at a TV just for the fun of it.
It's such the most simple thing that nobody in our generation would have thought of doing. And hell,
No.
no games, modern games have thought of doing something like that either. That was a very good idea by uh, Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. Like
Some other underrated cool moments. There's a lot of escape scenes where you're having to rush against time to get out. Um, One of them I'm thinking of is the end of Halo 3, where you're driving the Warthog through a classing ring world. It's just the way the music and everything, to me, that's a really cool moment because the way everything ties together and it makes you feel intense as you're flying through on that well, I can't say flying through because Warthogs aren't the fastest vehicle in the world. But another one for me is Mass Effect, where you see Shepard jump and you're wondering if Shepard's actually going to catch himself or if he's going to miss it and die.
yeah.
Or
So oh,
or
oh,
another reveal is in Mass Effect where you assign your team to all go do stuff and you don't know who's all going to survive until you see them all walking up after the fight.
another one for me, again, I'm a Marvel nerd, so this is another Marvel one, but a huge, like, probably the funniest moment in all of Marvel is the "You pathetic creature, I'm a god," and then he grabs him by the foot and just wham, 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 wham. He's a puny god.
And it's hard to hear, but you can hear what's his name playing Loki go.
Yeah, he groans. And then, like, later, like, in the later movie, I think it's Ragnarok, he sees him and he's, like, scared. Like, "Oh, crap."
I know, right? You insolent creature! I am a go. Ah!
He just grabs him and just beats him. Oh, that part was so funny the first time. It's
I
still
saw that
funny.
in theaters and everybody started laughing at that point.
It was amazing.
There there's some other ones out there. There's we could make a
Yeah, the
we
more I
could
think about it, the more I'm coming up with them.
I know, right? That's the way it normally works. We start talking about it, it's like, bam, there's one, bam, there's one, bam, there's
Iconic
one.
iconic moments in movies, like the disappearing pencil trick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
From Dark Knight?
Dark Knight. Yep.
"I'm gonna make this pencil disappear."
Wham!
Boom!
Ta-da!
"Where did it go?"
So
Yeah.
apparently, where the scene in that where it gets detonated, where the bombs get detonated and you see him freak out.
Yeah,
That's
it was an accident.
yeah.
Yeah.
It went off and actually freaked him out, and they kept it in the movie.
Yep. It was an accident. If we
So
did another list of best performances in a movie ever, that would be my number 1. Heath Ledger as the Joker. Best
yeah,
performance in any movie.
I have not seen somebody become their role like he did in that movie.
A
Uh,
lot of people like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. No,
I wasn't a
I
fa
wasn't a fan.
I wasn't a fan of it. It was too plain. It wasn't really what the Joker is in any of the comics or
Yeah, they
cartoons or
just I
anything like
mean,
that.
they played to his psychotic side, but they didn't
Mhm.
like needs to be in a mental institute side, but they didn't really play to his sadisticness.
Yeah. There's a lot that they could have done better, but I mean, he played a very good inpatient kinda character, but, Joker is a very intelligent, psychotic character. Not so much a crazy man that needs to be in a mental institution. Well, I retract my statement. He does need to be in an institution, but still. Um,
Trying to think of there's so many big reveals that why am I not I can't think of any. Like
think of other cool moments that you found really cool, like the Sephiroth.
I mean, there's your obvious choices like The Sixth Sense, but honestly, that movie didn't fool me.
The Sixth Sense wasn't a really big reveal.
Well, it was at the end where you find out he's dead the whole time. It would have been a big reveal, but I kind of called it throughout the movie because I noticed that nobody. I was like, why has nobody ever talked to him? I said that before we got there. I was like, have you? I was watching it with my mom. I'm like, have you? Did you notice that nobody's talking to him? Like he is not. Other than this little kid, nobody has said anything to him. Like they've talked into the air with him in the room, but they've never actually physically talked to him. And she's like, "Huh, that's kind of weird." And then at the end, it showed that's 'cause he's dead. Nobody else saw him.
Hmm, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. How about the Fifth Element, where Bruce Willis goes in to negotiate?
I only remember the three
He comes
movies.
he comes around the corner, uh, hold fire. We want to negotiate. He comes around the corner, shoots the main guy in the middle of the head, and says, "Anybody else want to negotiate?"
Yeah, it's kind of like Mal. He
Hmm.
just walks up, bam, shoots the dude in the face.
You know, that's a good segue into our next segment.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's all
true.
we got. If y'all have any other ideas, just hit us up in the comments.
There's
Let us know
so
what you
many,
think.
and we're gonna get nailed. We're gonna get nailed in our comments. I can already feel it about all the ones that we missed.
Yeah, probably. I know we should because I know there's a ton. But to Firefly.
To
All right.
Firefly
So we're going to talk about episode 9?
9. Yep.
9. The hospital one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Stupid Jane.
Jane. My God,
Jane.
this episode really showed the very protective nature of Mal at the end.
Oh, yeah. And it also showed that Jane is out for one thing,
Well,
money.
was. Now he's out to keep himself alive.
Well, he learned his lesson. I think he learned his lesson, but yeah, he was gonna turn them in.
Mhm.
Well, he tried, and then they ended up having to escape because the people turned on him. And yeah, that's what happens when you double cross somebody. You get double crossed.
Yeah. What about the
And then
weapon that the agents used?
about why didn't it work on them?
I don't know.
yet. I'm
yet.
sure we will though.
I don't know if they actually I don't recall them actually ever explaining that in the series either. So I wonder if it's gonna be covered under the animated series.
I don't know. We'll see. I I
Yeah.
I still
But
gotta
now,
watch the rest of the show. But yeah, that thing is wicked. It just like melted people's brains.
finally, a plan mostly goes right for Malcolm, except for Jane betraying everybody.
Right. And it this episode kind of spoke to how smart Malcolm is too, because he noticed like all the little details. Like Jade must have turned him in, because otherwise, why would he have been by the back door? And why would this have been this way? And why would this have been this way? Like he put it all together real fast.
But you also gotta remember there was Jane got stabbed by, River on the ship,
Slashed.
Slash. So, there was already a feud between them, and Mal just added the rest of the pieces to it.
Yeah, Jane even like said like we should just turn him in and get the reward.
Mhm.
Like
He's a
so
very observant character.
he is, and he's ruthless. Like he's very protective and he's very ruthless. Like he was just gonna let Jane get sucked right out the airlock. Like, and this is a dude that is part of his crew. Like he's, and
Yeah.
I like what he said about when Jane's like, I didn't do anything to you, and he's like, yes, you did, because these guys are my crew and they're part of me. So if you do something to them, you're doing something to me.
Mhm.
You did. You came directly after me. He says that was awesome.
And before he put, when he closed the door back, he walks back up and put said the last line he said in the radio before he put it on the window. "If you're going to backstab me, do it to my face."
Yeah. Does this mean I get to come in? Nope. You're gonna stay out there.
Yeah, that was interesting, watching a character or watching an actor portray a character that's having a hard time remembering his lines.
Yeah, that was funny. That
When I
was
saw that
and
the
then
very
and then they get there and he doesn't even need his lines. He was
I
just
know.
like, "I'm gonna say it anyway because I memorized it." That
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah, I completely forgot this was the betrayal, of Mal episode because everything was running so smoothly, and then that happens, and then the Hands of Blue come in. I'm gonna call the agents the Hands of Blue because they never really explain what they are.
Got the hands of blue. Two
Yeah,
by
they are
two.
wearing blue hands and blue eyes.
2 by 2. Hands in blue.
Yeah, but I just wanna know more about those characters and why they're immune to that particular weapon.
Maybe
Well,
because they had the same thing done to him that River did.
maybe, but you saw how close they had to be to use the weapon.
I don't know. They used it on the one dude, but it seemed like they took out the entire floor of guys with it.
I don't remember seeing everybody else drop. I saw the main dude drop.
No, you hear when it pans down to the other people, you hear all the people upstairs
Oh, okay.
screaming, like multiple screams. So
Yeah. It's a sonic device, so I'm wondering if they have, like, some sort of implants or something that keep them immune to it.
you know what it reminded me of? And I'm sure that like it was derived from Firefly, obviously, because Firefly came first. Um, is in Iron Man, the device that the bad guy uses, the
Oh,
sonic
yeah.
thing, mm, where he just like
The one that
paralyzes them and
paralyzes them?
kills them.
Yep. Yep, I remember that. And then you watch Robert Downey Jr. crawl all the way down and make another one. That man's dedicated.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was this episode shows how good of a crew they are together building that rescue ship as quickly as they did.
yeah. It ended on kind of a cliffhanger though. I'm kind of excited to watch the next one now though, because like, a is Malcolm gonna tell the rest of the crew what Jane did?
Mm,
I guess we'll find out. And B, when Doc gives River the shot and she's like, "Is it time to go to sleep?" He goes, "No, it's time to wake up." So what's that gonna do?
yeah.
Kind of curious to see.
So we have, I want to say it was 15 episodes.
I don't remember. I didn't see how many it was total, but we're about to start 10. So we got 6 left if there's 15 plus Serenity.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going down to the bottom. 14 episodes plus Serenity.
So we got 5 left plus
Yep.
Serenity.
Yep.
Still got a little bit of content.
Brown coats unite. Oh yeah, we got plenty of content because we can make a whole episode just breaking down and reviewing Serenity. That's a lot to unpack in one movie.
Yeah.
But so I want to say this on air. I have an idea for the next show and I want to know what you think of it.
Ooh,
The
and
next
on
episode.
air.
I was uploading the last episode onto YouTube, and sometimes YouTube will give you breakdowns of possible things to do with your show based on the content you're putting onto YouTube.
Okay.
And it came up, it was the evolution of space westerns up to Starfield, since it's the most newest sci-fi product out there. What do you think about covering something like that?
I don't know many space westerns.
We can break it down to space westerns or sci-fi in general.
What about westerns in general?
I don't know if many of our listeners like westerns.
Are you kidding me? The one of the greatest games of all time is a western.
Fair, it is. I keep
Now I
forgetting
know
about
you know
Red
what
Dead
top.
Redemption. I forgot about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, and one. Both of them are good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, I like the idea. I just don't know a lot of them. Like, I mean, obviously, I know like Star Wars type games in the sci-fi realm. I know like Bioshock,
Well,
Mass
we can
Effect.
easily change it from space westerns to the evolution of sci-fi from like 2000 Space Odyssey up to where it's at now with Starfield.
Ooh, all right, I like that.
All right. So,
Evolution of sci-fi coming at you next week.
yep, I'm going to do some research over the week.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot.
Yeah. We only got a couple of days till we record again.
I mean, sci-fi really goes all the way back to like the original
Dark.
War of the Worlds radio program.
Yeah, it goes way back there. So it'll be a lot of explaining how sci-fi developed from War of the Worlds radio podcast all the way up to what you get now with Starfield. So that is a lot of changes and stuff, and a lot of what got its inspiration from where. So it's going to be some research.
All right, challenge accepted.
All right.
Oh man, we only have like a few days before we record again. That's a lot of
Well,
research.
we can put that off and just do a simple episode this next week if that's
But
easier.
we can do
That
it.
way, I think we
Yeah,
can do it because I got time. I can do
we
it.
can do it. It's supposed to rain a lot here in the next few days, so maybe I'll have time. I won't.
Dude, at work yesterday, I had a 3-hour delay because of lightning.
It's been like 86 and hot here, but like starting I think tomorrow, no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's just supposed to be just. I was gonna clean out my pool this weekend, but then no, no point trying to clean a pool out in the rain. So
Well, you could just make sure it's not a thunderstorm.
no, I mean it's just gonna keep refilling with muddy, dirty rainwater when I'm trying to clean it.
Yeah, true.
Be a pain in the butt. Plus, when I clean out my pool, I do it the easy way, which means I need like power,
Nah,
and I don't want to do that in a thunderstorm.
that's fair.
Yeah, I use my shop vac, suck it out, dump it, suck it out, dump it, rather than sit there with a bale and bailing it out. It goes so much faster with the shop vac.
You use a shot. Are you talking about just remnants and not the entire pool?
Well, there's like I drain it down to about 2 feet of water or so, so
Okay.
it's the bottom 2 feet. But I
Okay.
just suck it out with the wet dry vac, shop vac,
Okay, that makes
dump
sense.
it, suck it, dump it.
At first, I was thinking, him just sitting there bailing water out from a full tub, that's gonna take all day.
And then I get in there with my power washer, and then
What
we
kind of
refill it
is it above ground or below ground pool?
above ground.
Okay. Yeah, that's not something you wanna do it because you'd never get it drained if you're trying to do it in the rain.
It's supposed to rain a lot too, like heavy rain. So
Yeah, my phone was because for those of y'all who know, I work around aircraft, and I can't do any hazardous operations if there's lightning within 10 miles of the facility. So, anytime there's a storm, I'm most likely getting a delay at work, and so I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, doing admin stuff while I wait for the
like
weather to
Dragon
clear.
Warrior. Think Dragon Warrior on your phone, calling it
Uh,
admin stuff.
I do get a lot of my admin stuff done, so that's not the problem.
Oh,
So my 10-day for this weekend, give me my 10-day. Thank you. Looks like I'm gonna have thunderstorms Saturday and some showers on Sunday. That those okay.
ooh.
Luckily, yeah.
Oh, the rain shifted, so I'm getting rain Friday and Saturday now. Sunday's clear, Monday's clear, and then rain, thunderstorm, thunderstorm. Oh, it's gonna be 94 and thunderstorming. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
But
we've had some weird weather. The weather here across the US has been weird, especially DFW. We had rain last night come in from the Gulf Coast. It came up that direction. So it threw everybody for a loop because everything lately has been coming northeast to south or northwest to southeast. Now everything came from southeast to northwest. Is like, oh, that's weird.
I gotta show you what I came home to today because I've been like working so hard and stuff. My wife got me a present.
Oh,
Starburst jelly beans.
I was expecting you to pull up a
This
thing of roses and say, "My wife got me
this is
flowers."
not a paid advertisement, but I love Starburst jelly beans.
It's funny where we have to announce that these days and saying, "I just love these." This is
This is
not.
not this is not product placement. I'm not being endorsed by Pepsi in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, I follow somebody on Instagram who is actually sponsored by Monster. My God, they sent her a fridge. She has all sorts of
Oh,
Monster stuff. I was like,
I
"Holy
want to get.
cow!"
Hey, Monster, you can go ahead and sponsor us because I drink your product just about every day while I'm en route because otherwise I would fall asleep.
2 a day.
Dude, you're gonna have a heart attack. You better be at least doing the sugar free.
Yeah, I drink the ultras.
The zero sugar. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I drink the white canned ultras and the
I like the
wild.
white can.
What is it? Wild something passion. Those 2 flavors are my favorite flavors right now. All right, everybody. So it's been fun tonight. We discussed some cool moments. We'd love to hear if y'all have any more cool moments. We talked about episode 9 of Firefly and talked about what we did this week. It sounds like it was a very full episode. So, if y'all want to reach out to us for anything business related, as usual, hit us up on our Discord or, sorry, in our email, raw podcast raw at gmail.com. Man, I'm tired. You can hit us up, like I said earlier, you can hit us up on our Discord. It's discord.gg/raw podcasts. Uh, that's where we are always talking. That's where we get a lot of our information for different things from our followers, like Mossy and Nikki Z. Uh, I don't think there's anything else.
Like and subscribe.
Yep. Again, please like and
Again,
subscribe. That helps us out significantly. That gets us out there to more people. We really appreciate it. And from me, y'all stay nerdy.
and from me, have a great week, guys.